lovely human beings. It's Loretta with Sparrowhawker Designs. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you a new journal. So I have been working on, I've tried to work on a couple at a time. So this is the first one that got done. So anyway, this is a winter woodland, winter theme journal, and it is a travel size. It is 9 inches by 5 inches. That's what they call it. Anyway, and I have a ruffle here and a coffee stained piece of fabric here. The closure is a very old piece from an old apron, so I wouldn't go like tugging on it because I don't know how long that will last. But anyway, and then over here we have one of these little dangly things that I made with some winter stamps. You can see that. And here's this lady in her coat. And it just comes off. So you can either leave it on the spine for decoration, like if this goes on a shelf or something, or you can use it inside the book, wherever you want. Okay, so a little bit about the book. Everything in here is, let's see, it's either scrapbook paper or it's coffee stained or tea stained by me, or it is from My Porch Prints digital download called Winter Woodland, I think. And there's a few pieces of ephemera in here from Arty, and I think there's one other source that I also used for some ephemera. All the images in this are my originals from my collection, so I think that's everything I need to tell you. So on the front here I did a piece of corrugated cardboard and some glitter paint and some old trims and a little, I don't know what that thing is, a motif off of some kind of fabric. I sprayed it with some kind of, because it's actually Snow White, and I sprayed it with some kind of stain, I don't know what. So I did it a long time ago, I can't remember. So then inside, so here on the side you can see there's all kinds of book jewelry here. And yeah, so inside, on the inside cover and the back side cover, I put this little 3-pocket thing that it came with the digital kit. But I just put one thing in here. You can do what you want in here. And then here's a little journaling card. Goes there. You guys, I love this kit. I just thought it was so beautiful, but I am a sucker for blue, and I am a sucker for winter and snow. So this was just right up my alley. And it's also still vintage at the same time, so I loved it. So like this is one of the choices you get to print on the back of your art pages, which I just thought was beautiful. I think the tabs came with it as well, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I could have got the tabs from somewhere else, but I think they were in the kit as well. There's a pocket. Scrapbook paper. And here's a tab. So on this tab I have a paper clip. It's a rusted paper clip. There's 2 of these in this book where I just hung them on the tab, but you can take this off then and use it wherever you want to use it throughout the journal. But for right now, it's stored here on the side of the tab. I love this gal. I found her in the antique mall. But yeah, I mean, it's perfect for the book. Actually, I had a ton of fun going through my extensive stash of old photos and picking out all the people who were in winter clothes or outside in the snow or whatever. There's a little pocket, and then here's an envelope that came with the kit. And then there are 2 of these in here, and I don't know who this is by. I have forgotten. But I did get it on Etsy, and it might be J. Lilu. I cannot remember. But anyway, I think they're beautiful. There are kind of a little, there's I think 6 or 8 of them on a page, and they're kind of a little more fantasy than what this journal was, so I picked out the 2 that I thought weren't quite as fantasy. This is one of my pictures. I have a little snowflake punch that I did that with. And here's another one of my photos. I love this picture. So I grunged this one up with an old tea bag, and it's 4 boys out on the lake in their ice skate, wearing their ice skates. Love it. That is just one of my favorite pictures that I have. And here's a guest check in this pocket. And then here is another 3 pocket thingy-majiggy, and there are some tickets in here. I can't remember, the tickets might be Arty May's, I think. This is another one of my old photos, these 2 kids going down the sled, or going down the hill in their sled, which I love. And then this is actually Graphics Fairy. I lied, everybody. There is one other one. There's Graphics Fairy. So. This came from I have a book on Victorian fashion. It's black and white, and I made a copy of it and cut her out, and then I colored it with gel crayons. And here's some book jewelry. I love the way the book jewelry looks, but it interferes with me turning the pages, but I know everybody else likes it, so I put it in. Because it does look beautiful. Oh, this actually came from a different digital kit. I don't remember what it was, but the other journal that I'm making is from this kit, and I will remember what it is whenever I actually do that journal. I will make sure I tell you. Yeah. So I'm also making, excuse me, the little paper bag journals as well. So I've got like 4 more of those to make. And then I have one more big winter journal like this, only it's not travel size, it's a regular full size. There's some journaling paper in here. And a little card. I think this is Arty May's. Isn't that just adorable? I just love this kit. I just think it's so beautiful. Anyway. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, and that it's cooling off wherever you are. It's been so hot here. It's just been so humid, you know. Anyway, here's another one of the little pocket things. This is another Graphics Fairy tag. And this is another one of those snow ladies. And then a ticket, and then another one of my pictures from my collection. Isn't that fabulous? So it's this little girl standing outside in the snow, in her coat and hat and mittens, and for some unknown reason, she is holding a broom. And she is just smiling to her heart's content, and I just love it. It's just like one of my favorites. Okay, I say that about all my pictures, so they're like my kids. I can't pick, you know. So anyway, here's some more book jewelry. And there's the middle of the second signature. Here's another one of the paper clips, and I happen to actually have a snowflake crystal charm in my stash of beads. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. This is die cut, And then here is, this is one of my old photos, the ladies with their big old muffs. I'm assuming those are real fur too, because this is back in like, you know, 1910 or whatever. I used a paper doily on the background and just some fabric, and I put some flat back crystals there. And I love the dictionary and book pages and stuff when you put them in here. For one thing, if you don't like, you know, if you don't like what's on the page, you can always do your own artwork or add pictures or whatever to it. But I like it because it's different size and they often sound different as well because it's made out of different paper. So it's just something that adds texture to your journals. Love that. This is a snippet that I made. It says Wild and Free. I don't know if you can see that. Get that back in frame. Here we go. And then, so this is a little pocket that I made with some of these stamps, the winter stamps. And there's a guest check in here. And also another one of my photographs. This is, is it 5, 6? There are 6 kids out on their sleds in the snow having fun. And then I think we're just about to the end here. Oops, hit the camera. All right. Yeah. So on this last one here, I got a piece of glue. Here's a little envelope that came from the My Porch Prints kit. I made this pocket just out of scrapbook paper. I didn't use anything from the kit. And then this, I think, is Arty Maze. And then this is another one of my pictures of these fabulous ladies in their winter coats and hats and their furs. So, and then another little pocket on the inside cover here with a little tag. And the string on this is from my tea bags. I use the whole tea bag in various crafts. Anyway, so there you go. That's the end of that. So this will be in my Etsy store. And I should also have, I'm doing a bigger winter theme. It won't be travel size, it'll be an actual full size. And I'm using some of the kit, the My Porch Prints kit in it, but I'm using a completely different kit as well. And I'll look that up and see who that is. So anyway, that I'm hoping to have that one done in the next, sometime this week. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing great, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.